The basic tenet of growth mindset theory is that mindset can be changed by simple, brief interventions that are focused on praise and effort, and that these changes, usually changes toward a more growing kind of mindset, will lead to a wealth of positive effects, such as better school grades, for example. Now, imagine how fickle our abilities would have to be for this to hold. If a single 30-minute session can have such a substantial impact on grades, what change could teachers or parents induce in their students or children over the course of an entire year? Surely the messages that students get in a growth mindset intervention must be unlike anything we've seen before. So let's take a look. We've got things like, you've worked hard, well done. So maybe that's just a bad one. Let's try another. We've got other examples like, you did well, keep trying. Okay, so the content of the intervention is very similar to the minimum any teacher worth their salt would do. But somehow we are to believe that if it is framed as a growth mindset intervention, it has remarkable, some would maybe say unbelievable, but let's keep it classy here, effects. And so I'm sure we could find a teacher tell their struggling students that they simply suck and won't get anything done no matter how hard they try. But I hope we can all agree that this is not the typical teacher, to say the least. So we're promised remarkable malleability right here at our fingertips for ourselves, our students, and our children. Okay, and with this extreme malleability, surely the effects should be short-lived? And the answer is no, not at all. They last. Once the magic of that growth mindset intervention has been applied, abilities become pretty much fixed. So, encouraging feedback works remarkably well, but somehow only if it's part of a growth mindset intervention. And that is despite its uncanny resemblance with anything that parents, teachers, peers, feedback will give you. Right? So abilities are quite malleable, but only if they're packaged right, packaged in the form of growth mindset intervention. Or so that's what we're told. And despite profound pedagogical knowledge and decades of experience teaching students, we are to believe that teachers are nevertheless unable to give effective, constructive feedback to the very students they know well and see every day. The secret sauce can only be found in a growth mindset intervention. So, if this doesn't quite make sense to you, you're in good company. In fact, growth mindset theory has been heavily criticized for the lack of plausible mechanisms underlying improvements and the very unreliable measurements that they typically use. And as a matter of fact, the largest replication to date, led by researchers without financial conflicts of interests, shows no effect at all.